Hey there, lovebirds. You guys remember having crushes? I used to get so tongue-tied around this one girl in high school, I once called her my own mother's name by accident. True story. It's safe to say, Smooth wasn't exactly my middle name. But hey, we've all been there, right? That awkward stage of wondering, do they like me back? Or is that a smile? Or are they just squinting at my face? Well, today we're diving into the psychology of crushes and revealing 6 signs that your crush is totally into you. Get ready to decode those secret signals, folks. All right, first up, let's talk about sudden shared interests. You know, those moments when you find out that someone you like or admire suddenly has the same quirky hobbies as you. It's like the universe is conspiring to bring you closer. One day your crush thinks your love for underwater basket weaving is unique, and they might even tease you about it in a playful way. But then out of nowhere, they're suddenly signing up for classes too. Coincidence? I think not. It's almost as if they're trying to dive into your world, quite literally. They're basically trying to hack the system, people. By showing interest in what you love, they're hoping to create a bond, a connection that feels almost magical. They're hoping that by magically loving everything you love, you'll be like, wow, we're like soulmates. It's a classic move. And honestly, it can be pretty endearing. And you know what? It might actually work. Shared interests can be the foundation of a strong relationship, whether it's romantic or platonic. But hey, at least they're putting in the effort, right? It's not easy to step out of your comfort zone and try something new just to get closer to someone. I mean, remember when I tried to impress Nicole Kidman by talking about my extensive stamp collection? Yeah, didn't go so well. But the effort was there, and that's what counts. Sometimes these attempts can lead to hilarious and embarrassing moments, but they also create memories and stories to laugh about later. The point is, sudden shared interests are a major green flag, folks. They show that someone is willing to invest time and energy into getting to know you better. So embrace those shared hobbies and enjoy the journey of discovering new things together. Okay. Next level crush behavior, remembering the little things. It's not just about the big obvious stuff. It's the tiny, seemingly insignificant details that truly matter. Did you mention you once cried during Toy Story 3 because you related to Woody on a spiritual level? Maybe you casually dropped that in a conversation months ago and you thought it was forgotten. Well, guess what? Your crush not only remembered that deeply personal confession, but they also surprised you with a Buzz Lightyear toy for your birthday. It's like they have a mental notebook where they jot down every little thing about you. Okay, maybe not that extreme, but you get the point. It's the thought that counts, and their thoughtfulness is off the charts. They remember your favorite coffee order, your dog's birthday, and even the exact way you like your toast in the morning. It's like they have a sixth sense for all things you. Even that weird nickname your aunt gave you that you despise. They know it all, and they make sure to avoid it because they know it bothers you. They're basically building a shrine to your life. And honestly, it's kind of adorable. Every little detail they remember is like a brick in that shrine, making it more personal and special. It's like they're trying to win at the How Well Do You Know Your Crush game show, and the grand prize is you. They want to show you that they care, that they pay attention, and that you matter to them in ways you might not even realize. So next time they bring up something you mentioned in passing, remember that it's their way of saying, I see you, I hear you, and I remember you. And honestly, isn't that what we all want? To be seen, heard, and remembered by someone special? It's these little things that build the foundation of a strong connection. So cherish those moments, because they are the building blocks of something truly beautiful. All right, let's be real. Sometimes crushes make us act a little weird. You know that feeling when your heart starts racing, your palms get sweaty, and suddenly you can't remember how to form a complete sentence? Yeah, we've all been there. And you know what? That's totally normal. It's a universal experience, a rite of passage in the world of love and infatuation. Everyone at some point has felt the overwhelming rush of emotions that comes with having a crush. But here's the thing. If your crush turns into a bumbling, stumbling, can't form a coherent sentence mess around you, chances are they're head over heels. It's like their brain short circuits because they're so focused on making a good impression. They're so nervous, so excited, so terrified of saying the wrong thing that they end up saying things like, "I love long walks on the..." Wait, what was I saying? It's as if their thoughts are a jumbled mess, and they can't quite get the words out right. They're basically a walking, talking rom-com cliché, and honestly, it's kind of endearing. You can't help but smile at their adorable awkwardness. It's like watching a scene straight out of a romantic comedy, where the protagonist fumbles their way into your heart. It's like watching a baby giraffe try to stand up for the first time. Awkward, hilarious, but ultimately, you just want to root for them. Their genuine, unfiltered emotions are on full display, and it's a beautiful reminder of how powerful and transformative love can be. So next time you see someone turning into a human Jello mold around their crush, remember, it's cute, we promise. Next up, we've got the classic sign of attraction, the glow-up. Suddenly your crush is rocking a new haircut, their wardrobe got a serious upgrade, and they smell suspiciously like your favorite cologne. Coincidence? I think not. They're putting in the effort, folks, and they're hoping you'll notice. They're basically strutting around like they're on their own personal runway, and you, my friend, are the judge and jury. But hey, who are we to judge a little preening and primping? We've all been there. Remember when I wore that leather vest to try and impress Cameron Diaz? Yeah, let's just say it didn't have the intended effect. Okay, this next sign is straight out of a psychology textbook. Mirroring. Now, before you go thinking your crush is secretly a vampire, hear me out. Mirroring is a subconscious way of showing interest and building rapport. So if you notice your crush subtly copying your body language, like crossing their legs after you do or using the same hand gestures, it's a sign they're totally tuned into you. They're basically trying to be your twin flame, your soulmate, your... Well, you get the picture. It's like they're saying, see, we're basically the same person. We should totally hang out, like all the time. Last but not least, let's talk about proximity, people. If your crush is always finding excuses to be near you, it's not just a coincidence. They're basically orbiting around you like a love-struck satellite. They'll magically appear next to you at the coffee machine, accidentally bump into you in the hallway, or volunteer to be your partner for that project you definitely don't need help with. They're like a moth to a flame, a bee to honey, well, you get the idea. They just can't resist your magnetic charm. And honestly, who can blame them? You're basically a catch. So there you have it, folks. 6 surefire signs that your crush is totally crushing on you back. From awkward encounters to subtle mirroring, they're practically sending up smoke signals. Now, go forth and conquer those lovebirds. And be sure to share your own hilarious crush stories in the comments below. Who knows, maybe your awkward encounter will inspire the next great rom-com. And hey, while you're at it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more awesome videos. Because remember, love may be blind, but these signs are crystal clear.